كين الإلهام كين الإلهام الإلهام. Well. Good evening. Or good morning, yeah. It's midnight past 25. So, as you can hear, the voice is too bad. You can hear me, but, there's echo, there is a lot of things that you don't like to hear a video on it, or a sound on it. So never depend on your camera. Whatever is good is your camera, whatever the camera type is. Do never record and depend on your camera when it comes to voice learning. This cat is nasty. Anyway, let's switch to the microphone. You can see here, you can hear the difference. It is totally different. It is better. And it is what people want to hear. Well, we're trying to talk today about anything. Can be, because I do not prepare what I'm going to say, except, an idea about the subject I would like to speak of. Now, and every time you want to hear a commercial, whether in any language you want to hear for, you want to hear grammar correctly, pronunciation even more. No, they work side by side. You cannot pronounce a perfect word with a bad grammar. It doesn't work like that. It has to be, side by side. They work like one straight line. I told you this cat is nasty, and she went straight to my light. Get the hell out of here, please. This cat is making a lot of troubles. A lot of them. Whenever I throw her away, she's coming back again. She's not our subject for today. And my apologies. So, we've been talking about languages. For voiceover actors, some of them, and very, very specific people in the area, on the field of voiceover or voice acting, in terms of commercials or movie trailers, they depend on one language only. When you hear a person in an Arabic script, he only does Arabic. And if you see someone in English, he only does English. And very few people who can manage to do both in the same proficiency. Are both perfect. If you hear someone in English and he's trying to do something in Arabic, he will sound totally different. I don't mean the voice. I don't mean the type of the commercial or whatever it is. I mean the accent. They have an accent in English and they have an accent in Arabic. If they are native speakers in English, then Arabic will have problems when they start doing it. And vice versa. If they are Arabic speakers natively, you can feel that their English is not that perfect. And very, very few, well, I'm not trying to sell myself here, but there are some facts to say. It is, especially in the Middle East, very few voiceover actors who can manage to do both in the same perfect way. Well, it's not easy. First, it requires perfection in grammar and pronunciation in both languages, plus the accent. So, it's quite challenging. It's quite very much challenging. But if you find someone who can do both, then he might have a story about it. For example, I'm not selling myself again, but I've learned English when I was a child, since primary school, secondary school, high school, and university. My specialty was English since I was 5. Maybe that explains the proficiency I have now in English. But still, learning academically, it's not perfect. It's not good enough. It's not enough to create an accent. The accent is being created through the years of practice, not only by just learning books and quizzes, examinations, and degrees. On the other side, Arabic is my native language, but still, my native language is the dialect. It's not the standard Arabic. So, here again in Arabic, I've been learning Arabic at school, university, primary school, secondary school, high school, but still, practice is required to have a very perfect accent in Arabic. The standard Arabic is very hard for non-Arabic speakers because it has a vast number of languages, as Arabic is, you can say, is the biggest language in terms of the number of words. It's over 12 million words, and it's increasing. Well, I don't want to say a lot about it. I don't want to keep going forward and deeper into the subject. But let me tell you, if we try to say a script, where's my phone? Give me my phone, please. I had a script in Arabic, and I always loved to do documentaries about nature and so on, because of the nature of the scripts, the nature of the subjects are very intense, beautiful, and that requires too much relaxing, too much focus on the script and the image. You have to match both the image and the script, and the type of what you're saying. If it's a dangerous area, if it's a dangerous animal, if it's a disaster, a natural disaster, if everything has a specific way to say. I'm not against that myself, but I'm going to dictate to you. I'm going to try to give, let's say, brief introduction, or let's say just an example in Arabic script, which I had some time ago, and I liked it because it's easy to say, and it's something I love. I do free diving all the time, and I love the ocean, the world underwater. So I found this subject and this script about the orcas. I love the orca. Never think that the orca would hurt or eat an animal. It would never eat a human or hurt it. I've never heard of that. If you heard it, then let me know. Maybe that was an exception. Well, this documentary speaks about the language of the orcas and how they communicate. You go again. Especially now, I'm trying to record something. I don't want the background or anything that can interrupt my performance. The levels are so high in the microphone, I hope that won't be no problem. But I'm asking now the DJ to give me some sound effects and music. Come on, I'm waiting for you because I'm going to read something in Arabic. One more thing I have to mention. When you're trying to shift your tone from another, I'm speaking now, speaking naturally. But if I switch into the script, I have to change the type, I have to change the levels, I have to change the pitch. And doing so needs relaxing, thinking. You might read something about. I have read this script maybe 2 or 3 times. نصوص التعليق الصوتي ملف حيوانات. Yeah, that's the introduction only. This is good. This is quite beautiful. The language is simple. The text is clear. And this cat is giving me a hard time. I want to throw you away. DJ, you can start now, because we are about to roll over.
هل تشبه الأصوات والإشارات الصوتية للحيتان كلام البشر؟ يتفق علماء الأحياء على أن الحيوانات تتواصل مع بعضها سنقوم برحلة إلى أعماق المحيطات وسنستخدم الذكاء الاصطناعي لفك رموز لغة حيتان الأوركا.
The last, I haven't ended it well, but DJ, roll again. I'm gonna try it again.
هل تشبه الأصوات والإشارات الصوتية للحيتان كلام البشر؟ يتفق علماء الأحياء على أن الحيوانات تتواصل مع بعضها. سنقوم برحلة إلى أعماق المحيطات وسنستخدم الذكاء الاصطناعي لفك رموز لغة حيتان الأوركا.
Well, it's just a little bit of a relaxing and going deep into the ocean, imagining, the atmosphere of the underwater and the communication technology of the whales, of the orcas, of these fantastic creature underwater. So that's it. I don't want to keep repeating it until, just some simple thing. I haven't revised it enough. I have not revised it enough. Yeah, you start eating your words when you speak for a long time. It's not that long, but still, it's the end of the day. And I advise you, if you want to say something, if you want to make a demo, or you want to do work just for practice, whatever, do it when you are in rest, when your condition, your physical condition is great, especially when you wake up, not in the morning, since your vocals are so deep when you wake up after sleep. Yeah, do it afternoon or whatever. Give some time, 2-3 hours after you wake up, and start. Had your breakfast, get your breakfast well, drink water. Maybe you can eat some apple. It will clear saliva in your mouth, and you can prevent this when you speak. Anyway, see you another day. Have a beautiful and tremendous night. Ciao.